Okay, so today I've been testing the new Seat Ibiza 2015. The Seat Ibiza has just celebrated its 30th birthday, and this new 2015 hasn't had a lot of changes, but there are a lot of engine choices available. Now you have a huge selection of petrol choices, from the 1 litre 3-cylinder petrol to the you've got the 1.4 petrol, and then there are two diesel derivatives as well, which are both 3-cylinder 1.4 turbo diesels. Now the 1 litre petrol has 3 power outputs, and the larger 2 outputs, they are turbocharged, and so they give more power. They can also be teamed up with the 7-speed automatic DSG gearbox. Now I drive the 1 litre with the DSG automatic gearbox, and it's a really good car. So when you're looking at an Ibiza, check that one out for sure. Now the 1.4 TDI 3-cylinder is noisy. It's not as refined as the 4-cylinder output that other cars might have. So beware when you are putting it under load, it is quite loud. Now the petrols have the 1 litre Eco has a combined MPG of around 68 miles per gallon. It also is quite low on tax, so it's cheap to run. The 1.4 TDI has a MPG of around 83 combined, and the lower power output is also tax-free, so that is also a cheap option. Now the engines are good. As I said, the 1 litre is a good engine. Try, if you're going to go for the petrol, to get it turboed, because otherwise they do feel a bit gutless. Also with the gearboxes, there is a 5-speed and a 6-speed manual. Now I found the 5-speed quite notchy. I wouldn't recommend the 5-speed at all. Actually go for the 6-speed, it's smoother, it's more economical, and just an easier gearbox to get on with. The 7-speed DSG, if you like automatics, is also a great option. Teamed up with the 1 litre petrol was actually one of my favourite engine gearbox kind of partnerships, so I like that a lot. So this 2015 Seat Ibiza doesn't look as different as what you might expect. They've kept with the same kind of exterior styling. Seat have said that if it's not broke, why fix it? And it's a philosophy that a lot of car manufacturers don't stick with, and they just completely change the look of the car, even though a lot of the public like it. The main differences on this Seat Ibiza are in the interior. So you've got nicer materials, you've got a different dashboard design, the cluster, the instrument cluster is a little bit different, and it just feels more user-friendly. As well as this new infotainment system, you get, it's called Full Link, which is a £145 extra, but it does come with ability to link your Apple iPhone and your Android, if you've got Samsung and things like that, to the infotainment system to get music, telephone calls, pictures and things like that. So it's a lot more interactive, makes the driving experience a little easier if you're always on your phone and things like that. Now these seats, I actually really like them. There's a few options available, but these sports seats are really comfortable. They hold you in, they're really nice. Seat position is easily achieved. There's so many adjustments on this car, so you'll easily get a nice driving position. There's plenty of headroom above me. I'm quite tall, loads of headroom. In the back, you're not going to get a hell of a lot of room at all, so either pick short friends or they're just going to have their knees under their chins, I'm afraid. The boot, there's also a Tourer version of this Seat Ibiza, so if you're looking for a bigger boot, probably go for the ST. If not, it's a fairly kind of normal size boot for this size hatchback. Now what's it like on the road? Now there's a new suspension setup on this Seat Ibiza, so it's a lot calmer on the road. It's nice round corners, you know, it goes over bumps. I also drove the red edition, which does have bigger wheels, so it was a little bit uncomfortable. Definitely try that out. I mean, I don't mind stiff suspension and large wheels, but it just felt to me a little bit twitchy because it was finding the holes and it bouncing down the holes and things like that. So it wasn't the most comfortable ride. If you want a comfortable ride, go for the normal Ibiza with the 16-inch alloy wheels, and the ride is nice. One thing I do have a problem with is the steering. I find it really vague. I find it really light, vague, and that lets the ride quality down just a little bit. Now another thing with the new Seat Ibiza is the fact that you can customise your car. So they've taken on the features that Mini Fiat 500 and the Vauxhall add-on with the customization, which has really appealed to customers. So you can colour customise your wheels, you can do the wing mirrors, you've got the vent surrounds and things like that. So they're really trying to kind of open it up to a bigger market, customise it. It can be completely personal to you, and so Seat have introduced that for this new 2015 model. Now, prices start from £10,000, which is highly competitive, but they are entering into a market which is full of really strong competition. You have the Ford Fiesta, the Vauxhall Corsa, the Peugeot 208 and the Renault Clio. But the Seat does earn its place very well in that market. It's definitely worth looking at. It's got the ST option, which gives you extra space. It's great value for money, comes with a lot of options, and is one of the only hatchbacks on the market that has this Apple and Android capability, which makes it a lot easier. So for me, the Seat Ibiza is a really enjoyable car to drive. Go for the turbo derivatives of the petrol. Don't go for the bigger wheels because you'll have a bit more of an uncomfortable ride, but definitely check this one out.